Hello there. Yeah, you, Gregory. I'm looking right at you. How you doing? Oh yeah. So we are back. We're back, and we need some things. We need some log, goodness, which I may or may not have in here. That is really up for debate. I know that we have a few leaves back here and a few bone meal, which is very nice. But do we have the food? Not particularly. Where did the wood go? Alright, so be it. Carrot. Yeah, you. Good, good melon. Good guy. Yes, you. Apple, pumpkins. That's pretty good trades. I like it. Cool. We'll have to get our melon and pumpkin farm going. And we have to do the automated farm in here, which is going to be carrots, I believe. So I have to look into building that, and then we'll obviously do that as we can. First and foremost, though, we need a little bit more of the log. Specifically the fences, because we need to build a few tiny trees, and that's going to be great. That's going to be great. We should really just, yeah, let's just turn all of this into... Yes, so we can have 21 more. That is beautiful, perfect, wonderful. Alright, y'all are good. Alright, what we got here? We need fences. Don't need those. Do need that. We need that. And that. Are we back? We're back. Oh, Jesus. That's becoming a very annoying thing, especially when you're live like that. Hard to fix. Gotta recognize the problem, focus, visualize, and attack. And I'm not the greatest at all of those things. So, yeah. We're back, though. I can see the audio track going. And if you're wondering what happened, well, there's some dust that keeps getting into, well, specifically dog hair, that keeps getting into one of my jacks that operates the microphone. And it's becoming quite the hassle, I will say. But, you know, we'll get there. I have to, like, get it professionally cleaned. But the issue is, with two large and charged doggos, it just doesn't work that easily, to be completely frank with you. It just doesn't. And that, herein lies the problem. Because, obviously, doggos are here, they're always here. Doggos shed like a mother. And because they shed so much, there is constantly hair everywhere. And now, for the most part, that's not a big issue. It's whatever. There's hair, you know, you brush it off, it's all good. With electrical things, though, oh, let me tell you, it does not work the greatest. It's not great. Alright? Just letting you know. Cha-cha, I mean, we're going to just use up the cha-cha. Let's just do that. They look very, very identical. The pattern's a little bit different. If you are able to tell that, I would be fairly surprised, to be honest, because it's just, the difference is marginal. It's so small. And if you're able to tell that, you got one, way better eyesight than I do, and two, too much time on your hands. You need to calm down. Anyway, we're going around, we're making our little tree right now. And all of these are quite close together, but I think that is actually a good thing in this case, because it's going to give us some much needed vision obscurement, is what I'm going to call it. Vision obscurement. And that is really, really good. Do that. And here, here, there, here, and here. Perfect. Right there. Hey, roll. No, baby. And then we just simply pepper on up the rest right like so. And kind of come to a peak at some point right there. Beautiful. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Wonder if I can get sued for saying that. Hopefully not. I am not taking your product, I promise. It's just an expression. Promise. I don't know why I say that so often, though. I definitely do, and I'm not really sure why. Because I feel like I don't ever say that when I'm not recording, but it is something that my brain has decided that sounds really good to say while you are recording. And it's like, okay, you're the boss, brain. I just live here. It's fine. You know? You feel me? Yep, you're picking up what I'm putting down here. All right, let's do the parkour. 1, 2. Beautiful, and just like before, but we're not going to have enough leaves this time. We must build. Put in all the leafy goodness. And then we got ourselves a couple happy little trees over here. And we like that. We like that a lot. And if you're a coffee drinker, you probably like it a latte. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, that was a bad one. I understand. I hear the eye rolls. I hear them. I hear the groans of the... Oh, my God. Did he just make a horrible dad joke? I did. Yeah. That is me in a nutshell. And it's a beautiful thing, honestly. It's a beautiful thing. We're definitely not going to have anywhere near the amount of leaves that I actually need for this. I think we might have enough to do those bits like that. And a few more there, but we definitely need more before we are able to finish that. And obviously we have to add the droopy goodness because droopy makes the world go round. I'm pretty sure. Or something like that, you know? We need leaves. I'm trying to leave you alone. I really am. But we got to get to the root of the cause. The root of it, baby. I'm still a little bit under the weather right now. I can feel it in my sinuses. I can feel it in my bones. I am either getting sick or at the tail end of the sickness right now. And hard to determine which one is actually happening, but I can tell you for absolute certain that one of those two things is happening. Alright, we need more leaves now. And then I guess we should probably cut down some of these oak trees. I don't know. We don't need too many more leaves, I think. We just need like a stack, maybe 2. Finish up this whole thing. And this should still be more than enough leaves to replant all of this. We probably should go ahead and do that, though. Come on, break already. Thank you. Beautiful. There you go. You get a tree. All right, that's so many. That's good. We're good. That's a lot of leaves. E. No E. No E. What kind of tree do I want to do over there? Maybe another one of the oak. So maybe we do actually need this oak for that purpose. We are going to need more of things, though. Let's do that. Let's do fences. Beautiful. What if we did like 12 more then? And did that? Perfect. That's pretty good. That leaves us with 4 sticks, which will just turn 4. Thank you. There we go. We got a little bit of a space. Let's eat some bread. Beautiful. We got this. Going strong. Alright, so we're going to need about a stack or 2 of the delicious oak wood here. Of course, we're going to strip it because I don't like the regular texture of the oak, to be completely honest. It's meh. Kind of meh to me. So I try to avoid using it as much as possible. In the old day, in the OG day, it was great. It was a dandy fine wood because we didn't have many options. In today's day and age, I think it's actually the worst. Aside from maybe birch log that's not stripped anyway. Inventory issues. Let's get rid of that. Do we still have saplings? No, we planted them. Okay, that's fine. We got a stack and 18. Let's keep chopping for a little more. And then we'll have to come back and get rid of that monstrosity up there. Shouldn't be too bad, though. 40. I want to have 2 stacks, or about 2 stacks, just so I can make sure that we have enough. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I know we lost a little there to carelessness, but it's okay. We'll be fine. Will be great, you know. This side, I think, is going to need to be much more steep also, or you're just not going to be able to see it very well. But maybe that's an okay thing. Maybe that is, in fact, okay. Okay, so let's go up here now. And kablam. Yeah. Get on up so we can fix the leafies up here. Why is that? Oh. I was like, why isn't it letting me middle click that? But I know why. And I know how. Alright, so we just gotta build up a little bit right here and then here. Do something like that. Over here. Spam a little. Do that and kablam. That was simple. Beautiful. Now what we can do is take our branches and just kind of speckle them around. There. And let's get our leaves going again. Still need the dirt on the bar, though. Okay, and obviously we must do the bushiness. Bushiness always make things better. That is, I'm sorry, but that's just the law. The law of the land. 1, 2, 1. Something like that. I actually don't know if this one needs a whole lot of droopiness, to be quite honest with you here. Did I break? You. I can't believe we're still having this issue. Okay, we need to get on up there. Let's droop it down just a little bit over here. Something like that. Good. All of these are connected, I know, and that is Good and bad. Good and bad, I think. I think it'll look really nice, though, once we add this in here anyway. And maybe just a few droopy boys, right? How do I get up here? There you go. There we go. And we messed up a carrot. We messing all kinds of things up right now. Let's go down a few blocks, add the droop. Perfect. Now we can get rid of this dirt, and this area is almost done. What I want to do next is just add a little bit of wheat in here, because that is really going to define it and make it better for us. Yeah, I like that. Blocks a lot of what we got going on, but I do like it. So next, I want a big tree right here, I think. I don't know how big of a tree, but a big tree. So we're going to start with our standard kind of shape here. Give it a pretty big trunk. Just like that. And maybe even come up just a little bit further there, just like that. Perfect. All right, and here I think is where we're gonna start slowly building out the branches. It should be probably on an angle there with like that maybe. This should probably go a few that way. And maybe one here, if we can do something like that. I kind of want this tree to be leaning one way, more so than the other, I think. We gotta really support this here. This is a relatively large tree, and as a result of that, we need to make sure that everything kind of works. So, like here, for instance, I think we need one. Because otherwise, it's going to be a little unstable. And it's also occurred to me very, very quickly, we are not even close to the amount of wood that we actually require for this. And that is terrible news. Terrible news, I tell you. That... And I think we want to then start sprawling out this way a little bit. Just like so. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. Like that. That looks pretty good to me, actually. So, we'll have to drop down and take a look now that we've done that, but I can tell already that that needs a few, and it probably needs like one of these jobs over here, because this is a pretty thick tree, right? Yeah, I like that. It looks pretty good, actually. Very, very nice. This is coming along. Alright, so now let's go ahead and just... I want to add patches of the wheat just kind of in here. Because it's going to help. These little patches is going to break up the color just enough. And that is going to be really, really nice. I know you probably don't see the vision I got going on yet, but it's going to be nice, all right? Gonna be nice. Let's put the bucket in there so we can collect a little bit more carrots as we're doing this. And then obviously here... Not everywhere. We want to leave some thick patches of carrots. But if we do just enough of these, it's going to balance out the color that we're having issues with. And that will be really good. Let's go trade with our carrot boy real quick because we're getting a lot of carrots. Hi, Golem. You. One. Thank you for the emeralds. Appreciate it. All right, that's very, very nice. And then we can continue what we got going on here. That way no carrots or very few carrots go to waste. And that's always a good thing. Like that. Did I grab more? No, I did not. No, I did not. Let's do that real quick. I guess we could guess we could just get some more seeds real quick, because we're gonna need bread anyway, since we're trading all of our carrots to the villagers kind of nonchalantly. Also, it feels very dark over here, but I think we can fix that with a couple glow lichen. Let's do that, actually. Yeah, that's gonna help a little bit. And then we got to work on getting rid of all of these torches as well. We're definitely coming to a point where there can be no torches. Once the whole thing is done, right? We want 0, and I mean 0 of the torches, just because they look so horrendous. Like, we can use candles, we can use glowstone, we can, there's a lot of things that we can and can't use. That is not one of them. All right, that'll be good. Just a couple in here, I think. This carrot field's actually way bigger than I thought it was. But I think that's actually still good. We're full on carrots again. Good. Oh, Enderman, don't do that. Don't do that. You. Thank you for your patronage, sir. We got all this wheat. Let's make it all into bread. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking with gas, and we just got to do a few more finishing touches here, and then should be looking kind of the way I want it to. I haven't seen a whole lot of people use this technique, kind of blending the yellow with the green in the crops like this just for an aesthetic effect, and I think it looks really good. It's something super, super easy that you can do, and adds a little bit of variety, texture, and color to your build. And you just kind of do it randomly, right? So break it, put it in, and then that's it, pretty much, right? And it looks very, very cool. So we're going to do one more little patch right there, and I think that should be good for our carrots. Let's go trade away our remaining carrots, because we have 14 bread, so we don't need to worry about that right now. You, wake up. Oh, you're out. Sad. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's buy a few apples. We'll eat those. We'll eat those. Just want to be able to refresh or to get the next trade, and then we can hopefully get to a real food source very soon. We got melons and pumpkins. Okay. Okay. It's coming. There's that. And we need to get that out of there as soon as possible, but not right now. I think we also need a couple rocks along here. Maybe one here and one here at least, just to kind of do that, or we do it like right up against the path. And that could be cool too. I don't like how that looks, though. Like, we need at least one more here and here. Because it's just too sharp right there. Or not sharp enough, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. We have run out of time. So, thanks for watching. And until next time, ciao.